The following is presented with limited editing. Those interviewed are witnesses to history and deserve to have their stories heard in their entirety. Now, when was it that you got drafted? Do you remember?
I believe it was in 43, in March of 43.
Okay. What was basic training like? Like after you got on the bus and headed out, what was the next step?
Well, we just around Jefferson Barracks. At that time, Jefferson Barracks was the induction center, and there was a steady stream of coming in and going out, and they just filled them out barracks at a time, and they was forming the 78th Division at Camp Butler, North Carolina, a new outfit, and they were just filling them out barracks at a time, and we left St. Louis on a train. We went down through Arkansas, Louisiana, and across over through Mississippi and Alabama, Georgia, and into North Carolina.
Huh. Had you ever traveled before that?
No, I'd been to St. Louis a few times, but that's it.
Huh. Oh. So, what was that? You told me a story about a guy who said something about an underwater battalion, or what was that story?
Oh, I was coming home on furlough from South Carolina, or from North Carolina, and we had a red patch, the 78th Division with a white lightning across it. And of course, they always stressed that you didn't give away any information about what outfit you was in or what you was doing. You didn't broadcast it. And this one fellow said something to this boy. He said, "That's a new outfit." He said, "I've never seen one of those patches on a soldier." He said, "What outfit is that?" And before I could say anything, this boy said, "It's the 78th Underground Balloon Squadron." So we all had a good laugh, and of course he knew the kid was fibbing to him, you know. But that ended the conversation about what kind of an outfit it was. But we had a good laugh out of it.
Tell me a little bit about basic training during that time, like what they did with you kind of starting out, and walk me through what that looked like.
We walked practically every day. But we started out 3-mile hike, and they just kept increasing that till they got it up to 30 miles. Yeah, and we took one hike up at Camp Pickett, Virginia, 35 miles, and it was 112 degrees on the mess hall. And it's pretty tough going, but every Friday was a hike. That was with a 90-pound pack and your rifle.
90 pounds?
90 pounds. And we had when we got up to 25 miles, we had that hike every Friday, but we just kept on till we got up to 25 miles, and 25 miles was the natural thing for a Friday. It was a 25-mile hike.
Oh my word.
Yeah, and it wasn't easy. It was they'd hike about 3 miles an hour. That's about the speed that they hike. but it was tough going. We were pretty well conditioned, we thought, but whenever we spent some time on, everybody before they went overseas got everybody would get some furlough time. We had a 10-day delay en route to Fort Meade, Maryland, and then we spent about a couple of weeks in Fort Meade, and then we went to Camp Shanks, New York, and spent about a week there, and got on a boat. Took us 7 days, 6 nights to get to Glasgow, Scotland. Went right down through Scotland on the train, and got on trucks and went to Southampton, and got on a little LCI and went across the English Channel to Omaha Beach.
Wow. Now, in training, were there any guys that ended up having to drop out because they couldn't?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you had fellows that drop out, and they'd have to make that time up. I'd give them a chance to if they say they hiked 20 miles and had to fall out, they'd have to make that extra 5 miles on their own time.
Oh wow. Huh.
Yeah.
Can you remember any funny stories of anything that happened from basic training, or any people that stood out to you that you remember?
Yes, but some of the things was funny. Sing some little songs, you know, and some of them weren't too good.
Do you remember any of them offhand?
Yeah.
I got a feeling that you're not going to share it.
Well, no, you might want to show this. You might want to show this to somebody, and I'll tell you when you turn them off. I'll tell you about the songs.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to sing a lot of little songs like that. Some of them were good, you know.
Uh-huh.
But like we had an engineer battalion set up right across the street from our company, and we'd sing this little song about the engineers are cooking with gas, parley-boo. Engineers are cooking with gas, let them blow it out there. You know, just little ditty things like that. It killed the everyday routine, you know, and a lot of things like that went on. But there was no monkey business after you got overseas.
Yeah. What kind of weapons training did you do in basic?
Weapons training.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I started out as a rifleman, and I fired the 60mm mortar, and I fired a machine gun for record, fired a .45 Colt for record, and even got a chance to pull the lanyard off a 37mm anti-tank gun.
Oh wow.
I was saying wheels bounced off the ground.
Holy cow! And this was in North Carolina. Whenever you were.
This is where I fired at 37mm gun was up in Camp Pickett, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
This was in advanced infantry training.
Okay. All right. Did everybody get issued the M1 Garand to train with, or did everybody get different jobs?
You got issued according to what you had.
Okay.
I started out in a machine. It was one machine gun squad in a platoon, and I started out in the machine gun squad, and then they transferred me to regular infantry, and I carried an M1. But different jobs we had every squad had a BAR man, a brown automatic rifle, and that was a heavy son of a gun. It had two little legs on the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Fold them legs out, set that thing down on the ground, and fall down behind it. And it was just as steady as could be, you know. And Germans had a machine gun like that. Only it was light, and they had a handle on top of it. They could pick that light machine gun up and take off running with it, you know.
Huh.
They'd fire a bunch of rounds, and then they'd pick that light machine gun up and run. And our light machine gun, what I was doing, I was a machine gunner overseas, and our 30 caliber Browning, usually the gunner carried the
Was the tripod or the legs?
tripod's what I want to say. Each carrier would carry the tripod, and he'd spread that tripod out, and the assistant gunner would drop that down in there, and that's that thing beveled on that tripod.
Okay.
But in order to move, you had to tear that thing up and move it, you know?
Oh.
Because
Okay.
I think each piece of that weighed about 45 pounds.
Now, did they usually give the BAR to the biggest guy in the platoon, since it was?
They'd usually pick somebody that was strong enough to take care of it.
So did you make any friends in boot camp, or anybody that you remember that kind of stands out from a different part of the country or anything?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You make friends real quick, you know. You have friends. I had a boy from Texas that was a real good friend of mine, and I always think about sometimes we have a game of what we call pitch, and 7-card pitch or 7-point pitch or 10-point, and he said one day we were just fiddling around the barracks and nothing to do on a Sunday, and he said, how about playing a game of Jick, Jack, Joker, and Game with me? And I said, I'd never heard of it. And we got to talking, and I said, well, hey, you're talking about pitch game. I said, in Missouri, we call it pitch. It was exactly the same thing.
Huh. Was he in your platoon with you?
He was in my platoon with me.
Okay.
He shipped out ahead of me, and he was one of the boys at Omaha Beach. I don't know what happened to him. I never heard any more of him after he shipped out.